Hi there, it's Elaine Fraze, Farm Family Coach, coming to you from my farm office. We have started harvest on our farm, as I'm sure many of you have, but I am sporting my brand new hat, and I'll show it to you. It says the 75th anniversary of the Ontario Grape Growers, and I have a new t-shirt, which I'll move my mic to show you, and it says Liebling Wines, rooted in Niagara since 1984. So where have I been? I have been traveling in Ontario to speak to farm families about finding fairness in farm transition. And this blog's insight is entitled, You Are Not Alone. And so I'd like to give a shout out to Jessica Solanke, who designed this logo with her sister and is building a wine business with the Hubel Estates Winery, which is her father's business, and he happens to be the chair of the Ontario Grape Growers, and then she has two brothers as well. And so there's all kinds of people involved in grape growing. 500 grape growers in southern Ontario who are really looking for things to be sunny and dry so that they can have an amazing harvest in October when they harvest their grapes. And the other folks I was with this week is KenPal, which is a feed company located in Centralia, just outside of northwest of London, Ontario. And 450 people braved the rain to come and hear about discussing the undiscussable. And that's what this is truly about. This is about my flip chart notes from way back in 2011 when I was in Newfoundland, where my family went for a vacation this summer to see the puffins and the icebergs and whatnot at a sea growers meeting. But why am I talking about Newfoundland, about not being alone? Because that's where the phrase was first caught. You are not alone in your troubles and your conflict on your farms. And what I was doing this week, speaking to the Ontario grape growers and also speaking to the KenPal customers to celebrate KenPal's 40th anniversary in family business, is these families that I was talking to, many of them have figured it out. They don't let the family issues go on autopilot and drift. They know that their trusted advisors are a team that they can build, and they want to create happy endings and success stories. And it was delightful to be with a family business with Ken and Sally Palin and their three children, Meredith, Jarrett, and Heath, and their children and their spouses. And they're all working together, and it can be done. So my whole point of we are not alone is to know that you are not alone, but you need to grab the bull by the horns, and you need to figure out what is the key thing in our family business that we're not talking about. Because as Lance Woodbury has written, there's this innate tension. You have the family dynamic, and you have to know and be sure, what hat are you wearing? Am I wearing the mother hat, mother of my son who's our successor, or am I wearing a farm business partner hat? So let's use this time in our combines, grain trucks, semis, grape harvesters, whatever you're in this fall, harvesting and getting off that crop that you've worked so hard for all year long. Any downtime that you have, sitting, waiting time, or hours. I used to love being in the combine because I could write amazing articles because I had so much thinking time. And maybe that's also what you need, is you need time to think about, just like in Newfoundland, they string out their laundry for the drying of the sea winds. But that's probably what you don't want to do. You don't want to air out your laundry, so to speak. But I am giving you permission to do that with trusted advisors, coaches, facilitators, maybe even your feed salesman or your veterinarian or your agronomist. And just recently I had an agronomist from Saskatchewan who had heard my work and message, and he said, Elaine, I have a farmer I really want to have talk to you. I'm really concerned about that family. So Do More Ag has also got some amazing resources, as does the National Farmers Mental Health Alliance. So seek out the help that you need while you're going through harvest. Don't let there be blow-ups. Make quick repair of your conflict, and know that you are not alone. Help is only a click away at farmfamilycoach.com. And I'd be really excited if you would join our wait list for October 19th for our membership that's coming out, where you will have an opportunity to grow and be coached and do hot seats and all kinds of things to know that you can navigate these bumps along the road so that you don't feel like that farmer that I first saw way back in 2011 on the rock in Newfoundland who said, Elaine, it's so good to know that I am not alone. See you next time.